We have on this Red Pocket mobile fan line is the head coach of Hofstra men's basketball, the 2026 CAA Tournament champions, former NBA player and former NBA champion, Speedy Claxton. Speedy, good morning. How's it going?
Good morning. How's everything?
We're doing good, Speedy. It's great to talk to you as always. And, you being a guard yourself, and I always think that, college basketball is really about great guard play. And I can't sit here and tell you that I've watched you guys all this much this year, but I do know that you have two guards, and one of these kids is from Deer Park, and that is Preston Edmead. So they're going to be under a lot of pressure against Alabama, of course. But give me a little 4-1-1 on your guard play and how important it is to your success.
Yeah, you don't know that because you supposed to have Ben come to the game, man. They're trying to get you here.
Yeah, good luck.
From years ago, we're still waiting.
Yeah,
no, but
you'll be waiting for a long time.
I have two great guys. Preston Edmead, he's a local kid. And I've known him since he was in the 8th grade. Him and his brothers, they came to our team camps, and since then, I knew that kid was going to be special. Whenever I would do, lectures and all that type of stuff, clinics, I would actually volunteer, and I remember him always being the first one to throw his hand up. So I knew from that point that kid was going to be special. Did I know I was going to be coaching him in the coming years? No. But I'm glad I am. I'll tell you that.
So this was the dream, right, when you came back to Hofstra, was to bring this team back to the tournament. You were one of the biggest names in program history, and when you get hired, everybody and the alumni, everybody gets very excited, but it's all about the results, and very quickly, here you are back in the tournament. I saw the tears, rolling down your face after the victory. I mean, this meant a hell of a lot to you, didn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean we're definitely in a results-driven age. I knew everybody were excited. Everybody was excited about me getting the job. But then, then comes reality. You got to win. I got to win, and I know that. So I'm just thankful that I was able to get it done. For myself, the program, the university, and the community, because everybody's backing us. So I'm just happy to share this moment with everyone.
Speedy Claxton joins as head coach of Hofstra's Pride basketball team. They face off against Alabama, the number 4 seed from the SEC, a high-scoring team. They're missing one of their best players who was arrested just recently. What do you tell your kids going into this game against a team like Alabama?
We lace them up just like they do. Don't be scared of the moment. And I know my guys, they won't be. They actually played better in bigger games. So that's why we were able to beat Pitt at Pitt, Syracuse at Syracuse. They get up for these type of games, so I'm more than confident that they'll be ready to go come tomorrow.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a group that's just happy to be there. It looks like a group that's got more checks to check off on the way to wherever you guys go. But when you're a player and a recruiter, and you're someone that, of course, played. You were drafted in the year 2000. And there's none of these kids these days are remembering that. But you can say that you played on a team with Steph Curry, right? You can say you played on a team that won a championship. Does your NBA career resonate with these guys when you get them on the team and during recruiting as well?
Absolutely. It's different for the guys that I go after, that I recruit, because when I get them to campus, they're going to see pictures of me everywhere. So, and most of the time their parents are going to be familiar with me. So they're going to inform them of who I am and who they have the possibility of playing for.
I think so I was sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I think it's just an unbelievable opportunity for you, because maybe you're catching Alabama at the right time. But I do have to ask you, like Preston that you just talked about, and he's from Deer Park, and you love the kid, you've known the kid forever. Is a place like Hofstra able to keep a kid like that, or do you think that you're afraid of losing him into the transfer portal?
With Preston, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to keep him at least for another year. After that, maybe not. But we already had a discussion that he's coming back for next season. So we'll see. Because, things can change. We're on a huge stage, but as of right now, he did say he's coming back.
The grind that you have to have as a college basketball coach, I saw you firsthand when this program turned around when I was an assistant coach for one game. That's really when it started, Boomer. If you want to go back and see, that was really the impetus of this program turning around. No, but I saw it firsthand. I was in your office. I was on the sideline. I was in the locker room. And, it takes every minute of every day. How do you avoid the burnout?
You know what you signed up for, honestly. We know it's a grind. And it's even more of a grind with the forever changing landscape that we're in. So you got to roll with the punches. We're gonna play here until we lose a game, and then you take a little time off, and then you got to turn around and get ready for the transfer portal season. So we pretty much know what we signed up for, and we just go about it that way.
I was telling Gio about Cruz Davis. So he was with Rick Pitino at Iona, then St. John's, and now he's with you. So there are players that you can actually get from other programs that are seasoned players, developed players, and have been coached hard. How has it been coaching him?
Oh, it's been tremendous. Like Cruz Davis, he's a great player, but he's an even better person off the court. Like, I wish I could have, 14 other guys like Cruz Davis. Like, you talk about low maintenance, he's no maintenance. Like, he comes to work every single day. He's one of our hardest workers. And I'm just happy for him because after the season that he had last year, although he didn't make any all-conference teams, he could have went into the transfer portal and garnered a significant amount of money. But to his credit and to his dad's credit, like, they believed in what we are doing here at Hofstra. And he came back, for this year, and he worked his butt off. And, he was he is player of the year. And, he gets out of it what he puts into it. And, the sky's the limit for the kids.
Yeah, I would think so. Is there a big size differential between you and Alabama?
I would think so.
You would know better than I would.
I'm not. Listen, listen, it is what it is. Yes, they're bigger, they're faster, they're more athletic. But I have the utmost confidence in my guys. Like, we're not going to be afraid of the moment. Like, we're going to go out there and we're going to play Hofstra basketball.
Yeah, which now has that reputation when you were a player, and that is a scrappy, in-your-face team that can beat anyone and win. So we appreciate the time this morning. It'll be 3:35 tomorrow, Hofstra and Alabama on True TV, and you'll have all Long Island behind you, Speedy.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys always.
All righty, Speedy. Good luck, man.